What is the difference between infused cigars and cigars aged in barrels? The differences of these two elements depends primarily in how they are treated and matured to achieve distinct flavors, aromas, and smoking experiences. Infused cigars are flavored cigars that have been treated with additional flavors through natural oils, extracts, or even soaking. This can include flavors like vanilla, chocolate, coffee, rum, or even herbs. How do you achieve these flavors in the cigar? Through the infused methodology. First, place the cigars in a controlled environment with the chosen flavor source, allowing the cigars to absorb these flavors over time. It happens sometimes in a tube where you place some rum or cognac or even coffee, and then you put the cigar on top and allowing the liquid to absorb or evaporate in that matter, and the cigars will completely accept the flavors in that liquid. It does not happen before rolling the cigar. It does not happen in the factory. Now, another part of the cigars which is aged in cognac, wine, and rum barrels. Some premium cigars are aged in barrels that previously held cognac, wine, or rum. This technique imports subtle flavors and aromas to the cigar without infusing them with artificial additives. Instead, the natural aging process allows the tobacco to absorb the rich notes from the barrels, creating a sophisticated and enhanced taste profile. It's important to know the barrel selection. Premium barrels that have previously aged cognac, rum, and wine are used. These barrels retain traces of the original spirit or wine within their wood. It's also important to understand the aging period. Cigars aged inside these barrels for a specific period, allowing them to absorb the flavors. For example, cognac barrels add notes of dry fruits, oak, and subtle sweetness. Rum barrels import rich caramel, molasses, and spice notes. Wine barrels contribute hints of berries, tannins, and a velvety finish. This process naturally happens before rolling the cigar. When the cigar leaves are produced in the desired country, let's say Dominican Republic, let's say Nicaragua, these leaves are completely fermented. Once they finish the fermentation, they kept these cigar leaves inside the barrels like we explained earlier, and then let it age for a period of time. So, the aging cigars inside a barrel often happens before rolling the cigar, whereas infusion happens often after rolling the cigar. Now let's talk about Cuban cigars. Cuban cigar lovers or aficionados, or even the cigar master blenders, they don't believe in infusing the cigars nor enhancing the cigar flavor by putting them in a cognac barrel. The only cigar goes in a barrel is cohiba, but that's not for adding flavors from cognac or rum or wine. It is about giving the cigar an extra fermentation from the oak barrel. But it has nothing to do with adding infused flavors like in many people does it in other businesses. Many of the cigar world today, they use cognac barrels or wine barrels or whiskey barrels to enhance the taste. But Cuban cigars, they don't believe in it. Now, you tell me, do you like infused cigar or aged cigars in barrels? Or do you like cigar to be smoked in its natural state like the real aficionados does? You tell me. Comments below.